90% of the conversations in advertising land is about how it used to be or AI is coming. Nobody pays attention to today, and today's the only thing that matters. A million things are going to change. Television as we know it is dying in front of our faces. AI is going to accelerate at scale over the next 10 years and take away a lot of the things that a lot of us do every day so that we can do better things. Everyone's like, they're going to take our jobs. Nothing's going to take your job if you're willing to adjust and do something that's more valuable. Tractors took people's jobs away. People left farms and did other things. Like, I can't even begin to think about 5 or 10 years from now. I'm just desperate to get this office to care about today.
I think just quickly, I'd love to hear from you, your point of view of where we need to be, where we are, where we need to be, and what you see the opportunity for these folks here.
The reality is that the biggest brands in the world that spend money on marketing are really challenged by understanding that customers' attention is shifting, and it's just not fun to spend lots of media dollars on impressions and potential reach, and it's not fun to spend a lot of money on lots of hours to make creative that doesn't mean anything to anybody. And that is starting to actually become a real conversation. And so, I'm feeling confident and excited. When Tim just asked me that, I said to myself, I wonder how many people right now don't know what PAC is, or don't really understand. Because really at the end of the day, creatively, it's everything. PAC stands for platforms and culture. If you don't understand how Line works in Japan, well then you can't be an effective marketer. If you don't know how TikTok works in Malaysia versus how TikTok works in Italy, you can't be an effective marketer in that market. How the algorithm works, what products are available. There's so many creators and creatives and strategists here. How can you even begin to ideate a creative idea if you don't know how a carousel versus a green screen, if you don't know what the platforms are doing, you can't do it. This is not outdoor and print and television where it's just an empty thing and you make. If you do not understand the platform, you can't win. You can't win also if you don't understand the culture of the customer you're trying to reach. What artists are popular, what clothes is popular, what music is popular, what's the weather, what's happening in the psychology and the emotion of pop culture. And so PAC stands for platform and culture. It is the foundation of how you make SOC. We've established the concept of SOC, strategic organic content. Well, the S in SOC comes from PAC. It comes from platform and culture. Obviously, I could go into a whole rant about what's going to happen with AI, and there's a lot going on. The truth is, brother, I'm so disinterested with that. I can't even begin to think about 5 or 10 years from now. I'm just desperate to get this office to care about today. The problem with the industry is we completely romance yesterday. Everybody loves everything that happened in the past. And we are incredibly romantic about the future. 90% of the conversations in advertising land is about how it used to be or AI is coming. Nobody pays attention to today. And so much of the water cooler talk is tomorrow. And nobody's paying attention to today. And today's the only thing that matters. A million things are going to change. Television as we know it is dying in front of our faces. It's all going to be streaming connected TV. AI is going to accelerate at scale over the next 10 years and take away a lot of the things that a lot of us do every day so that we can do better things. Everyone's like, they're going to take our jobs. Nothing's going to take your job if you're willing to adjust and do something that's more valuable. Tractors took people's jobs away. People left farms and did other things. There'll be plenty to do. If TikTok gets banned in America, it's actually a good thing for us because everyone's going to be confused where all the attention goes, and we're going to be spending our time on Clapper or on Instagram or on Snap Spotlight. I'll give you a bigger one. Forget about TikTok. If all 9 social networks disappeared tomorrow, I would be thrilled because the attention has to go somewhere. And I don't have any emotion towards social media. Social media just happens to be the place where the attention is now. If this was a 1968 conversation, I would be screaming at the top of my lungs about how important television commercials are. I'm not emotional about the distribution product. I'm emotional about common sense and attention. And achieving what we're supposed to be achieving, which is marketing is a means. This industry is within itself. It's delusional. If the marketing doesn't make the thing that you want to happen, then it wasn't good. No matter how good the production value of the video was or how clever your tagline was. So, you know, how do I think about it? Pretty much I don't. There is this incredible capacity of human beings to take everything to the extreme. You will be long retired by the time AI takes over every copywriter's job. You know, unfortunately, the media, human beings, social media, traditional media, the world is very good at selling fear. And humans are good at getting themselves into a spin-up and getting together into a 20-person text thread, a Telegram or a WhatsApp or, you know, a fishbowl or whatever, and get all freaked out. You have nothing to be worried about. As long as you can critically think. You know, if you're a writer who doesn't think and you just type out someone's idea, then you should be worried. But if you're what a copywriter should be, which is you think of ideas, I think you're gonna be okay. Thank you.